Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a new edition of Blue Devil Sports, where I'll provide score stats and facts about our sports programs here at Marietta High School. I'm your junior reporter, Jaylan Scott, and because I missed last week's edition of your Sports Fix, we'll go over both the North Paulding and Hillgrove football games that happened over the past couple weeks. Starting off with our first home game in what seems like forever against the visiting North Paulding Wolfpack, while the game was most certainly not perfect with the score being 42-37 for the Devils, if you take a look at the box score stats, Marietta dominated in that front. They had more first downs with more yardage and fewer penalties compared to the Wolfpack. With that kind of momentum after a win in their own barn, the next game against Hillgrove was on the way, and for lack of better words, it didn't go too well. Now, I don't have any statistics to assist me in the assessment of this game, but honestly, I don't need them because from my own experience being on the sideline recording that game, it wasn't a fun one to watch, I'll just be honest. The name of the game to me was defense. The Hawks offense had multiple chances in the red zone to punch in the score, but the Blue Devil defense had them stopped and settled for field goal attempts on most drives. However, Hillgrove's secondary feasted on the Blue Devil offense all night with 5 interceptions, 1 pick six, and 1 recovered fumble. That's 7 turnovers in total, and probably a season high so far, if I'm not mistaken. It surely was not a pretty game, pleasant game, whatever you want to call it, by any means. With the final score being 32-14, the Blue Devils now fall to 2-5. But fear not, because we head back to Northcutt Stadium to face another divisional rival in the Harrison Hoyas this Friday. Kickoff is at 7:30 p.m., and we hope to see you all there. And this wouldn't be a proper sports segment if I just covered football all the time. While most of the attention in the sports atmosphere was probably focused on football, I don't know, I honestly couldn't tell you, the JV and varsity cross-country teams have been silently putting on quite a nice and dominating display of long-distance running with the J.X.S state meet coming up. The meet I'll be going over, though, is the Class 7A Region 3 Championship meet that happened on October 24th through the 26th. Starting with junior varsity, there were no top 10 finishers for the boys, however, they did come into third place with an average time of 18 minutes and 43 seconds. The JV girls, however, had 4 top 10 finishers coming in under 22 minutes, leading the charge for a first place finish with an average time of 21:20. Heading into the varsity side of things, starting off with the boys, 4 runners placed in the top 10, with Kamari Miller placing first overall. The team finished second overall with a 16:26 average, which is lower than Harrison's overall time. However, the Hoyas have the lesser amount of points in the standings, which put them in first place. For the girls, we also have 4 top 10 finishers, led by Crystal McQueen coming in at third overall with a time of 19 minutes and 21 seconds. The team as a whole finished in second place with an average of 19 minutes, 21 seconds, coincidentally and ironically enough. And that's all I've got for you in this week's edition of Blue Devil Sports. And this show is actually about to come to an end soon, so here's Layla with her closing remarks.